Hello everyone, it's Stephanie. Thanks so much for joining me. And I have some new art supplies I wanted to share with you guys in case you are spending all this extra time we have. I don't know about you guys, I am trying to keep away from the negativity, and of course that makes me turn to my art supplies. I think, let's see, I'm gonna start with these Holbein paints. Now I did get these quite a while ago, but in case you're looking for Holbein gouaches, I found these at Jackson's. This 18 color set. These are in the 5mm sizes, but there's all different kinds of colors. Warm reds, warm and cool yellows, warm and cool of every color. Plus they have some violets and some purples, and as well as some neutrals and some black and white. And what I wanted to share these with you guys for is because they are in the small tube, but this was the best price by far. I really was trying to get the whole set because I absolutely love Holbein gouache. I think love the Mica and the Holbein are definitely my favorites. This set I got on Jackson's. I believe it was about $26 at the time I purchased it. I'm not sure of the price now, but this you get the larger sizes. And see the difference in the 15 versus the 5. And this has all your primary colors. So I wanted to tell you, in case you didn't know, they have that set. This set comes with magenta, primary yellow, primary cyan, primary black, and primary white. So perfect for mixing. And then you have the white and black, so these would be the colors you'd use, that you could use exclusively if you wanted to, but the most used colors. And the gold is phenomenal. This set is 18 colors. So since I love the set, I believe this was on sale, and that's why I went ahead and picked it up. But all kinds of gorgeous colors, and I don't think there's any repeats. So like this blue, this is turquoise blue, ultramarine deep. So there's no cyan, there's, sorry, lemon yellow. Nope, primary yellow and primary magenta. And this comes with carmine and flame red. So warm red, a very warm red, and then a cooler red. So really, really nice. Can't wait to start playing with those. These are Dr. P.H. Martin's, and this is the Radiant Concentrated Watercolors. So these are not light fast, but they are so vibrant. And this is set D, was the set the last one that I didn't have. So now I have all 4 sets. I'm not really sure if you need all the sets, but these were sent to me. This says they're good for illustrations, graphic arts, manga, cartooning. So this is basically things you would want to do in an art journal, which is what I do. And they do have the most vibrant colors. I mean, you can't, they're so vibrant but so translucent at the same time that they are really, really nice. It does say that you can use them in fountain pens, which I'm gonna ask. I didn't think you could use any inks like this in fountain pens, but it says you can use it for brush or calligraphy as well. So I bought these originally for calligraphy, but then now I'm using them more as watercolors in my sketchbooks. And then I'll be really excited. I'm trying to do more of journaling, using them with my planners. I have gotten quite into the fountain pen addictions, and so I'm hoping I can use them in fountain pens, because I've discovered fountain pens and inks are just as addictive as all art supplies and watercolors. And then what I was super excited about is look at the Daniel Smith palettes that came. Actually, I think I'm gonna share this first. So this, if you've been with me anytime, I've been using them for, gosh, like 2 years, and I absolutely love them. And this is a new set from Peggy. I believe it's done with Peggy Dean, which she's a calligrapher. She has a YouTube channel and Instagram. I follow her on Instagram, I believe. But this is a set with a collaboration with Peggy Dean, and I have been stocking this since it came to Dick. I believe it's only available at Dick Blick. I'm gonna take this out because I'm afraid it's glaring really bad. Comes with a zipper pouch, and I was waiting and waiting to get this, but I originally was too expensive. But the price came down, and then you're still able to use the 10% off coupon. So I'll have it linked below. It comes with a color chart of all the Finetec colors. And this, I had to get it because I'm one of those crazy people that I love Finetec, and I've tried to get all of the colors. It comes with the 12 watercolors. All of these are new, I believe, and you can't get them anywhere else. And then these colors I already have, but they're lovely. I don't know how much I'm going to use that brown, but love the ruby. The case is really nice. This one it's a really nice palette. It's just gorgeous. And it also comes with this Stonehenge black paper, which is by far my favorite black watercolor paper that I found. And it has this really pretty Peggy Dean's hand lettering, which is what we all want to paint like letters like one day. So I thought this was a really nice little gift set, and then but to also get the paper, I felt like the value was there. I'll try to swatch this out for you guys here in a little bit. And then I was also able to use the coupon to get these Daniel Smith watercolor sets. I was so excited, and I've kind of been out of the loop, and so I didn't know they were going to have these, and then when I did, I like ran. I did go and get, because I love Daniel Smith and I'm so excited. I think it's been 2 years, but I did go and get 4 of these watercolor palettes. This palette was kind of a disaster, the plastic and the fact that it leaked. Yeah, it didn't set too well with me, so I kind of had to break up with Daniel Smith for a little bit over that. But they have redeemed themselves, I think, with these pans. Look at these gorgeous pans. Look at this. Okay, so gorgeous metal palette. I love that it has their logo on there. And I know most people probably don't care and they're fine using a palette, any palette from Amazon or anything, but I really love having the logo on there as a collector of all watercolors. So look at these, and this, okay. So it has some foam packaging there, and this pan, some of these are coming out, but I'll just use some gum arabic and stick them all in there. It does have a plastic, and so it lists all the colors. So this set is a 12 half pan set. And so if you haven't got any Daniel Smith paints, I definitely recommend this is a set you start with, because this set, it's amazing. And okay, so this comes with cadmium yellow medium hue, comes with quinacridone rose. These are both colors you'll use all of the time. The medium is a very neutral, it's not too warm, it's not too cool yellow. And the quinacridone rose is kind of just a basic essential to mixing color, as well as lovely on their own. Then it comes with some of these really specialty colors. If they would have added quinacridone coral to this set, it probably would have been most of my favorite colors. That are really a little bit different. You know, a lot of the watercolors are kind of, you know, the same. They're, you know, here and there. These colors are some of the colors that really set Daniel Smith apart. Wisteria is a lovely color. It's really just white added, but it's still a lovely color. But Rose of Ultramarine, it's a lovely granulating color, just gorgeous. Moon Glow, another top Daniel Smith color. Shadow Violet, a really lovely one for making shadows, of course. Phthalo Blue, another great mixing color. You can mix it with the quinacridone rose or the cadmium yellow medium and make some gorgeous greens and gorgeous violets. Lavender, you have Cascade Green, another wonderful Daniel Smith exclusive. Serpentine Genuine, it's one of the Finetec colors, and it's great if you want to paint landscapes or reptiles, that kind of thing. Also Green Appetite Genuine, probably my top Daniel Smith color that I can't live without, and Quinacridone Gold. I have not used this version because I have the P049 version that you can't beat. So, but other than that, this is amazing palette from Daniel Smith. I mean, they really, I think they settled all the scores now since they had these bad, horrid palettes. I know many of you have been asking which colors are my favorite from Daniel Smith, and it's hard for me to share that with you because it would be so expensive for you guys to make that palette. This is finally an affordable way. I mean, not that it's cheap, but it's certainly affordable for, I believe this was about $50 after the coupon. So I'll have it linked below if you want to check it out. And you can make so many different colors. And then you have, of my must-haves from Daniel Smith, 6 of these would be on here. So I can't recommend this palette high enough. And then you also get 12 additional half pans. So you can get your favorites from any brand to go in there. This little acetate sheet, which I actually really like this, that they included that. So that's really, really helpful. The first thing I would highly recommend you do is go and get a little Sharpie, a fine point Sharpie, and write down the color names on there right away before you do anything else, because they look very similar. And if you're like me, I really enjoy studying the pigment information and everything like that. You'll want to know which color is on there. Okay, so these look just like the Jacksons. I have the little Jacksons pans, half pans. And these look just like those. So it's the same one Sennelier uses, and Jackson's Art Supply, if you're familiar with that. And then, but then the extra pans come in the ones that say Daniel Smith on the bottom. So, but yeah, just take a Sharpie and write the name down. That will be most helpful for you. And since a lot of these are falling out, I recommend you either use some gum arabic or even take a drop of water, and maybe that will make it adhere down. I haven't tried water, but I would think water would be better than nothing. But I cannot wait to, I will swatch these all out. I will have to rearrange these because I have to keep my quinacridone gold with the yellows. And yeah, so I can't wait to rearrange these. Love, love, love. It is a kind of pretty matte black, but I actually really like it. And I love that this is kind of flat too. So currently I'm keeping most of my Daniel Smith watercolors in one of these big sets from Jackson's, but look, you can tell the this is why I love they're making half pans now, because some of these, when I made my own, are really messy. Much better to do 4 layers, but usually I'm too lazy and I do 2. So I think that's the main reason why it does that. It gets scratched up because I kind of take it all over my house. And then my most used colors, I had to put in an extra Schminke case because I always change my palettes and then I keep them to compare and see which colors I used. But see the Quin Lilac, it cracked really bad. But I think I did it like once and I didn't take my time because I was in just such a hurry. This is all messy. Don't look, it's all messy. But I was just painting. I like to take and make a new palette for each kind of fall, winter, and spring, summer. So I'll be so glad now to have my colors in a Daniel Smith palette instead of a Schminke. So, but here's the 2 cases. I still think the Schminke it feels like higher quality, and I've taken it, I mean, I've taken this on vacations and everything, so it got a little dented, but this is very nice. Very nice. Love it so much. I will swatch these out at the end of the video for you guys. And then next, look at this. This is the 24 pan set. So this comes with the 24 half pans and the palette, as well as an additional palette, which I wanted because I am a collector of all the watercolors. Some people collect jewelry and shoes, and I just want to collect art supplies. Okay, so I'll show this first. I think this half pan is saying, sorry we gave you a crappy one the first time. It's gorgeous, it's metal, which I prefer. Okay, so you get the half pans, they all have the Daniel Smith logo on the bottom. They're very nice, very, very nice. And so we had 24 half pans, so you can fill all of your favorite colors and then have the Daniel Smith logo finally. I'm so happy they did this. Okay, and then this is the package that comes with the 24 half pans full and ready to use and paint. Look at this. Gorgeous. This is an amazing set. These have some much more useful colors, especially if you're going to be landscape painting and doing color mixing and proper learning of watercolors. I'm pretty sure they did this based on the Jane Blundell watercolor palette, and it looks like her palette. Yeah, it's got Jane's gray. So she's an Australian artist that has been around forever, and she has a wonderful website I'm sure you guys have all been to. Her website's dangerous because it makes you want to try all the colors. But other than that, she's a great reference when you need to go determining which watercolors you need. It has everything about her because she loves this color, Geothite, I think it's called, and buff titanium, and she teaches classes. And I don't love either of those colors personally, but I don't paint landscapes. So the colors that come with this are buff titanium, Hansa yellow light, quinacridone gold, Hansa yellow deep, pyrrole scarlet, permanent alizarin crimson, quinacridone rose, ultramarine blue, cerulean blue chromium, phthalo blue green shade, cobalt turquoise. Oh, good, I don't have that color. One color I don't have. Phthalo green, and this is the blue shade. Awesome mixing color. Sap green, nice convenience color. Pyroline green, undersea green, raw sienna light, yellow ochre, geothite brown, Indian red, quinacridone burnt orange. Oh, love that color. That's probably one of my must-haves. Burnt sienna, burnt umber, raw umber, and Jane's gray. I love Pyroline green. I also love quinacridone burnt orange. Undersea green is very interesting, and I can't wait to try cobalt turquoise. So this has some lovely colors. This is more of an essential, if you want to learn about mixing the colors or you're a landscape artist, I think this will serve you very, very well. So I can't wait to use this palette more and try doing more mixing, but the rest of these neutrals I'm really not a fan of. I do like yellow ochre. Daniel Smith's yellow ochre is my favorite of all the yellow ochres because it's more transparent. Lots of great mixing colors, and the price, when you can use the coupon on this, this is a great price, I think, for this palette. I will probably change this out, honestly, and have to put a carmine or anthracoid red or something like that in there myself, but other than that, these are really solid palette to mix with. Love that so much. So I am going to swatch all these out and let you guys see all the colors, but I'm super excited to have these.